That conversation wasn't live. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I would never inconvenience Martin in the Littlewood.
No, that's my job.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
job
yeah, yeah.
recently. It's okay,
Ah,
guys. We've been talking about double life. It's fine. We're not
yeah.
talking about double life. This is about me and Joe now.
Well, no, well, here's the funny thing too, is um one thing that I would like to do,
Hmm.
and I feel, as you pointed out, we should pay people for their time, right? I would
Yes.
like to commission a statement from the Double Life Governing Committee that says anyone who was not invited to Double Life was not invited for the following reasons. Or one of the following reasons, and it's just 15 preposterous reasons, like
Yes.
not good
We
at
think you're an alien.
yeah, possibly, possibly a literal sock puppet. No, not the internet kind, but like has buttons for eyes. It's Coraline level nonsense, and it terrifies us. Like, because here's the thing: is I get asked 100 times anytime a series like that launches, why am I not playing? And then if I say I
Yeah.
wasn't invited, I get asked, why wasn't I invited? And I'm like, that's not a question for me. But I don't want people to go spam Grian's chat with why wasn't Joe invited.
I know.
I just need something that I just need a
Point out.
URL. I just need a URL that I can point people to that says this is why anyone who isn't on Double Life isn't on Double Life. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And here's the
I
thing.
might actually recommend that to Grian next time I speak to him.
No, I'm
Because,
bringing
dear
this up at the
God.
meeting, and like I said, I'm willing to offer. I think if we all chip in, we can afford Grian's time, and for getting that statement. So I'm gonna ask. Hey Doc, we'll pass the hat around, like, be, because yeah, no, it's unfair for people to expect Grian to respond to stuff like that for free, but like, here's the thing though, is like, um I've decided my alternate answer, Cleo,
Hmm.
is um is to be like, well, so here's the thing though, is if I say, like, well, if I say something like, well, I was busy filming the new Jurassic Park movie or something like
Hmm.
that, or
People just won't believe that, Joe.
well, but the problem is, but then that the implication there is I was approached but said no, and I feel like that's a lie in a
Uh,
different way.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to give like, I want to have, I want to, the problem is any silly answer I can give is possibly going to create more problems, and usually the way that I avoid stuff like this is by giving silly answers. You know?
Yes. Yeah. No, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's like, well, what I should, like, I don't know.
I get you, Joe. I
Yeah.
get you. Joe Rassic Park.
My parody film Jurassic Park. Um, I was
Oh
gonna
dear.
say, like, I know what a park is. Like, I could just go to a park with my cell phone and film me in a park. But the question is, what is a Rassic, right? If we wanted to just split it into three parts instead of it being instead of it straight up being a parody of Jurassic and having dinosaurs everywhere. Although this is maybe an excuse for me to buy a bunch of the cheap dinosaur toys that they
Oh,
have.
those like dinosaur outfits, Joe.
Dinosaur outfits
That's
are where it's at.
perfect.
I've got. Well, see, that's the thing though. Is once again, if it's like, Joe, why aren't you playing on Double Life? It's like, well, I'm working on my new fashion line. Once again, that implies I was asked, and
Yes.
that's a
Yes.
bad. I need a better answer, and like, the answer. Um.
Like,
Well, so
definitely bring this
I,
up in the meeting, Joe.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing though, is like, I need to have this figured out. So like, the thing is, I don't want to say something like, well, the governing board of Double Life has too many friends, because that's going to imply to the viewers that they should start murdering the friends of the people planning the thing, and that's not good. So, like, you got to be really careful what you say.
Yeah, no, please, try not to murder my friends. That would be nice, Joe. I know it's tricky,
Well, no,
but don't encourage people to kill my
it's
friends.
the viewers I'm worried about, because like most of the viewers are really good about understanding what is and isn't a joke, but sometimes it's a very broad audience, and sometimes things get lost in the translation.
Yes.
So yeah.
Please, chat, do not murder my friends. So no murdering. That is my request to my chat. Do not kill my friends.
Yeah.
I realise it's tricky sometimes, particularly considered Joe is one of my friends. And I struggle with that one.
Yeah.
So, I understand it's tricky, but please do not murder my friends.
Yeah.
Only Cleo gets to murder her friends. It's true. I'm afraid it's true.
Yeah. I think maybe I need a good answer. Like, well, the last time I had a double life, I cite famous examples of historical figures with double lives, but I think a lot of those probably ended up like it's like, oh well, here's a fun story about a famous spy or whatever. It's like, oh, but he also murdered 15 people. Like, like womp womp.
You could murder 15 people, Joe.
It's an
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Coming out of an ad break, please do not murder my friends. Right then.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
This is what it's like sometimes. You just have to go with the flow sometimes. That is all me and Joe are. Flow.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, we got a hype train. I should probably thank people.
Oh, where's my whistle? Cleo.
I don't know. Did you change your title is the question.
I think I did change
Did
the
you
title.
eat food?
No.
Don't get on at me.
Oh, okay, I did. I made coffee.
That's not food, Joe. In fact, that's the opposite of food. That's drink.
No, I think the opposite of food is something that comes out of you. Like, have you seen the film Aliens?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's something. So food is something you can digest that you put into your body. The aliens in that movie, the babies, you can't digest them and they come out of your body. I think that's the opposite of food.
I mean, what you can't digest and comes out of your body is also food. It's just it's just transformed.
Well, I mean,
okay. You think about that one.
There's a lot of good responses here, but they all involve swearing.
I'm going to thank my patrons whilst you think of a way to not my patrons, my like the people who helped. Whilst you're thinking about that one, Joe.
Yeah, no, and I'll mention.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Go on.
No,
you first.
No. You go.
Okay, Matt Sims has resubscribed for 2 months. Mini Cheese Mouse cheered biddies. This month is pink, purple, and blue. No, it's flowers, but they just happen to be in pink, purple, and blue. Aim WE has resubscribed for 5 months. The Sewing Gamer cheered biddies says the journal looks so cool. I wish you could do stuff like that. You can. Stickers. Pushpok cheered biddies for the Hype God, and Bakura cheered biddies for the Pride ceiling. Where'd the ceiling go? The Pride ceiling should be up there, unless I have changed. Oh no. That's what I've done. I put the video capture device above the hype ceiling. There you go. Hype ceiling should be fine now. Fixed. Yay. Okay, Joe, you go thank Joe.
Oh no, I was gonna say I have no one to thank, so I'll just mention that tips are welcome via PayPal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat, and we'll get there someday.
Go thank Joe. Go be nice to Joe.
It's okay. Okay.
I know it's okay, but it's just like
So let me figure out if I can find the window with window capture or window capture 2. Yeah.
I got new stickers.
ZombieCleo.
So
yay.
Not yay. That means I've been spending money.
Oh, I'm saying yay because I got your video feed showing up properly.
Oh,
so
well,
excited.
That's an appropriate yay. That's fine. You're allowed to yay about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe, for being Joe.
I do what I can. So yeah, Cleo down there is working on her bullet journal. For people just joining us, you might not realize that what Cleo started off with there is a dot grid notebook. I'm going to expand this for a second on my side.
I'll show you the dot grid notebook. Dot grid.
And Cleo has been putting stickers on and washi tape and making it look pretty for her
Yeah.
planner. But like, yeah, so this started off as a doc grid notebook, and so all that stuff that looks like, wow, what a professional looking journal, that's Cleo made.
Professional. Yes, this is all Cleo made, and Joe has pictures of writing currently.
Yeah. So I wanted to show people the insanity that is my like measurement system for like working on my pinball base build.
Oh no.
This is these are like my notes. It's really bad. It's not good. But like, yeah.
You are a special little soldier, Joe.
Soldier.
And you're a soldier. You soldier on in spite of
Cleo.
everything. Cleo's bullet journal is actually a kill list, a literal bullet journal. No, please do not kill my friends.
Hey, thank you, Mouse Mac, for tipping 2. Putting that on the abacus here, and we are doing rotational tip recognition during this stream. So let me open up that, and we're gonna rotate the camera 2 degrees. Do. There we go.
So yeah, I may have gone. You know how I think I'm going to buy things for my journal, and it's going to be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
May have gone overboard.
Okay. Well,
to be fair, I only spent 10 quid.
Well, hold on. I just got a tip for 20 from Sven and another 20 from Toxic, who says, being an adult and making a budget, Joe, your 3 different items on my budget: mod work, Patreon, and variable tips. I do what I can. So between those two $20 tips, we're going up to 42. While I rotate, Cleo, show off what you got.
Okay. I like, they're all in packets, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear God, Klumali gifting 5 subs. The sewing gamer cheering biddies. Thank you. I've got like little bunnies, like flowers, like camping stuff. I think that would make a really cool design. Succulents, like just like pages and pages of succulents. There's like 6 sheets in a pack. Raccoons with bunting, apparently. I don't know why. Like just random colors. Like stuff I'm never going to use, which is dress up stuff, like a travel theme. I've got like leaves, I've got cakes, I've got like random stuff, but that's got vegetables in it and cooking. So yeah, this all came in one pack for like 11 quid. So, you know.
Ooh.
And so yeah, I've picked out the bits that I want, and that's what I'm using right now. And I figure I'd go for food, so I could use my kidney bean tape for my next.
Thank you, Corky, for tipping 10, who says, towards someday. I forget what I said I was going to have someday. Maybe a vacation or a break.
Someday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someday.
Are you allowed?
Like one day.
Oh, someday.
So we're rotating now to 52 degrees. Yes. Someday that way something might happen.
I mean, you know, like, oh, I put the charity stream in my journal.
Oh,
I've already.
Oh, thank you, Cleo. Yeah. I was gonna say, if you can make it, you'll be the 3rd hermit to confirm. I don't want to say which other 2.
Oh.
But last year,
I'm confirming.
Awesome. Yeah, last year, and one of the reasons I don't want to warn people or announce things prematurely is last year we had 3 hermits who confirmed, and then 2 of them showed up.
I understand. Thank you, Arena Snow, for the 11 quid, saying for another time going overboard with supplies. Yay!
But I really do believe you'll make it this year.
I will make it this year. It's in my journal. I will remember.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be doing an Among Us game as part of the Draw for Charity stream at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time, aka 8 p.m. British Summer Time. On July 16th as part of the Draw for Charity fundraiser for Child's Play, a charity organization that puts video gaming equipment in children's hospitals and trains their IT staff to actually maintain them, because they realized at first if you just give a hospital like an Xbox, they don't know what to do with it to like run updates or connect the controllers. So they're making sure that they not only get the equipment they need, but the training to maintain it, so the kids actually get to use it.
Which would be nice.
Should be nice. Yeah, last year, it was a 48-hour charity stream. Only 2 hours of it was Among Us with hermits and friends, but we raised about 13 grand last year, and the biggest single segment for donations was that Hermitcraft Among Us game. So, but we had Pearl and Gem there last year, And then we had a bunch of friends of Hermitcraft, like Music Man was there, Kojo from Mojang was there. It was really fun. So basically, at this point, I'm shaking. I spent like 3 hours yesterday. I thought that this would take 1 hour. I thought like, oh, in an hour I can message every hermit. And it's like I didn't even.
Turns out you could
everybody.
not.
No, like well, because it's like as I'm writing people, they're sending me back questions, and then I'm responding, and they're like, but which is good. You want that, but right, like it just it ate my morning, and so. But I was glad to get 2 confirmations, and now our third one just rolled in. I got a few maybes. Most of the people that said no, the follow-up was, well, hey, if I send you a link to a tweet that morning, would you consider retweeting it? And most
of them were like, yeah.
Well, the thing is, some of them were like, well, I'm going to be on vacation that day, so I can't do the stream. And it's like, okay, well, do you mind if I send you a link to the tweet? It's like, I probably won't have my phone with me. Like, I'm traveling out of the country, and like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like,
I mean that's reasonable.
Yeah, so it's not like anybody's like, I refuse to tweet your link. I despise all hospitals and their children. Like, no, it's just like, no, I won't have access to Twitter because I'm going to be traveling. It's like, oh,
I'm going to be on holiday.
Good for you.
Do not need to deal with
holiday.
Twitter. Yeah. So in Game of Chid, another bit it says, I can't comment in Joe's chat. It's glitched. Try reloading. That's all I can suggest. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry if Joe's chat's glitched for you.
Oh, well, I mean, I also have it set to followers only. So, and I have it set to slow mode because I'm the only moderator today. So it's
That's
on
fair.
3 second slow mode. So if you just said something, it won't show up. And if you're a follower, you have to have followed. Oh my gosh! There's a counter now for unban requests. Apparently, I have 270 recent unban requests.
Oh, I've
never looked at those.
How?
I should probably do a thing where I just read them aloud. I'll do a stream.
Yeah, that's an entire stream, Joe.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
you should do that. No, that's hilarious.
This should be a YouTube video. Oh, I should put this out for Friday morning.
Yes, this
is my Friday morning video.
Yes, this is definitely it. This is definitely it.
I'm still in the Minecraft category. Oh, okay, I'll change that real quick. Thank you for alarming me or alerting.
I mean, please alarm Joe. Joe needs more alarming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I had a 3 alarm chili the other day and thought like, oh, this would be better as a 4 alarm chili. Done. Okay.
Dear. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
What are we gonna do with
That's
you,
the
Joe?
thing though,
You're
is
great.
like 280 or so, even if only 7 or 8 of them are actually that good, right? You pace it, you edit it so you read them in an order where like a few bland ones where it's like ba-bum 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 kapow ba-bum 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 kapow, it's like,
yeah, no, that's an entire,
like that's a video.
Yeah, 100% that's a video. Dear God, Joe. How have you managed to have that many? Like, how have you banned that many people? That's impressive.
Well, I mean, I stream every day. And then also,
That's
keep
true.
in mind that number might be since the last time I looked at it, and I don't think I've ever looked at it. So, like, it never used to show the number there. So I never really...
See, I have my mods. They look at the like because they know that I'm weak and cave all the time because anxiety. Yeah. So they just deal with it for me. So
yeah,
I've never had it get more than 2 or 3.
Wow. Oh, so you're one of those people who's like, when you open your phone and it's got the little red number next to your email icon, it doesn't say like 42,831.
Oh no, email, like I ignore my emails because that's mostly spam, but this is like genuine people on the other side. Like my favorite unban request.
Mine's up to 49,471. I have 49,000 unread emails.
Wow. I actually thought that was a joke.
No,
it's not, is it?
I was trying to remember what the number was the last time I looked at it. Because it's like, it's just background noise for me.
Theo has good mods. I have diligent mods. They take care of me because I fail to take care of myself. So, it's just how it is.
Yeah, that's why you're so good
no.
at chiding me about not taking care of myself, because you know how it is to not take care of yourself.
I do.
Yeah.
No, my favorite one recently was like somebody came back from a year ago and said, well, I'm not like they took the time out of their day to go, well, you banned me for a completely spurious reason or something. Like I'm overselling their language, to be honest.
I love spurious. I love spurious because here in America it's spurious, but spurious is like it's the Y in spurious. It's like furious. So instead of being spurious, it's furious. It's furiously spurious. I love it. It's spurious.
And it's just like what got me was just like, for a spurious reason, I'm not begging. And then they said some rude things, so they ended up being reported to Twitch for sexual comments and got banned from Twitch.
Oh,
because they came back a year later.
Wait, I can report the people in the ban requests
if they're being making
this
sexual
video
comments.
got so much better. It's not just me reading it; it's me going, request denied, and then reported to Twitch for sexual comment.
Yeah,
I need to make stamps for this. Remember how we were talking? I talked about like how in the past one of the crafts I've done well, this was actually like for a job. Like we needed custom rubber stamps made, and it was easier for me to just buy blank rubber stamps and carve them myself than to like.
Oh, of course it was.
At that point, the value of my time was lower than the cost of hiring a company to make custom rubber stamps, right?
Mm-hmm. I've just dropped my box of washi tape.
So, I've made custom rubber stamps before, yeah. So I love the idea of, for this episode, to turn it around quickly, we can just use like a prototype that I make in Adobe Illustrator, but like then actually I could go make request rejected stamps.
Oh God, I've created a monster. I've just dropped all my washi tape on the floor. It's rolled everywhere. I'm very sad. I'm going to go pick that up. You entertain people with your ideas of banning videos.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, now that I'm like on the spot here, it's like, okay, so I think what I really need is I think in order to insulate myself from criticism here, what I need is a ban review Sona, right? So instead of me as myself reading and reviewing these, like I think I need some sort of sock puppet or like literal puppet. Like I need a physical puppet. Like
Okay.
So, because like for example, this cute axolotl here is a poor choice because I don't own the rights to its image, and its mouth doesn't open and close, right? But if I go get a paper bag, and do they even make paper bags anymore? Wait, there's a paper bag over there.
This has now turned into Joe making a puppet. Just so you're aware, chat.
There's a child's tooth in this. Corinne must have brought this home from school after losing a tooth.
What the heck?
I was just like, there's something in here. What will it be? Oh, it's a human tooth.
What? Joe?
Okay. Because I was yeah. So let's say, yeah, we make like a rah, rah, rah.
I have concerns. Tooth fairy Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. So we make some sort of a literal puppet here.
I can't see this on your screen yet, so I'm just living in hope. Okay, now I can see.
Yeah, hold on.
Dear.
This bag is almost too small because it's exactly the width of my People are writing, I was not prepared for the contents of the bag.
No. It's a human tooth. Da-da-da-da! Surprise!
If you want to fund my Tooth Fairy roleplay.
Oh god, please can we not put that out there?
No. But, okay.
There's fan art there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's like, I feel like if we're talking about, ban, review, puppet, concepts. Okay, now we're getting into arts and crafts. Okay, I like having.
I am sorry I did this to you, chat. I'm sorry I let him know.
I like dragon. I like the idea that, like, I'm Fred the Bandragon. Because Bandragon and Bandwagon sound similar.
Oh, I would rethink that, because that sounds like a specific adult toy company.
Okay, good point. Chloe the Great and Powerful tips 3, who says, for the Tooth Fairy. So let's go ahead and rotate the camera to 55 degrees. Good point, Cleo.
I do make the best points.
Yeah, Badger's fan are the same point. I'm glad y'all are on the same page.
Oh, the women in your life understand concepts. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's that level of abstract thought and jumping to the next thing that I'm just not quite capable of. Okay.
Joe is sheltered, is what we're hearing here.
So let's see. So we're gonna cross off dragon. So
I don't know how to process it. That's the appropriate response.
So, like, what are other animals that are funny? Like, so like, I feel like it needs something like, you know, I like the cadence of something like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, so it's like, I'm Franklin the Band Review Turtle, but I think Franklin the Turtle is already a character, so we can't do that.
Right.
Oh,
please do not involve me in this. I'm only here for moral support. I am not encouraging this in any way. Just so we're aware. Portina has resubscribed for 3 months. 3 months, still no exits. And Anonymous has gifted a sub to the Place Circus. Thank you very much indeed. It's appreciated.
Porpoise is fun. It's like, you were banned on Porpoise.
Porpoise is fun. I like that idea.
Okay,
the band Porpoise.
Yeah, I don't know how to make a porpoise puppet yet, but you know what? That's part of, you know, I like to think these things happen on Porpoise. Like, it's such a,
when you said drag.
It's such a good joke. Nicole says
Ban Hammerhead Shark.
Ban Hammerhead Shark. Okay.
Dear God. Why is this my life? I don't know. What did I do? Actually, no, this is entirely my fault. I need to accept that.
Yeah. I really think that we're there. Like, you should be past all the other stages of grief at this point, Cleo. You should just...
I should be at acceptance, like, every single moment that we spend together. That's true.
Yeah. Armadillos have bands.
Jake Hales has gifted... How many? Okay.
25.
Jake Hales has gifted 25 gift subs. Thank you very much. And to get cheered biddies, thank you.
But, like, I really like the idea, too, if people are like, well, Joe, I can't believe you made that video where you called someone out by name for making a rude comment on Twitch. It's like, well, that wasn't me. That was Polly the Porpoise. Like, I feel like the name should be something that if somebody complains about it, they sound ridiculous. Like, I can't believe Paulina the Porpoise said this about me when I commented when I sent my ban review request.
One of my favorite ban repeals was also, it's been a week. I think it's been enough time. That was it. It was just like, what?
The Sewing Gamer says, I want to give
sorry,
you bits.
Cam.
Oh, I don't do bits. All of my humor is authentic.
No, this isn't a bit. This is just genuine.
Not a bit. This is genuinely, I'm trying to, but like, yeah. No, I don't need idea for bits. I need idea for puppets. Which is not a bit. This puppet thing is not a bit. This is a calling.
This is something that Joe would have done eventually, regardless.
Oh man, I kind of...
Because Joe told me this morning that he needs to figure out what to do on Fridays when everyone's uploading Double Life.
Yeah,
this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
My goal is to upload something stupid and bizarre every Friday, because Double Life means nobody will see it anyway, but it will liberate me as an artist.
And this is what we're after, Joe's liberation.
Oh, it could be a literal hammer with googly eyes. And then I could record myself hitting a board with a nail so after the hammer makes a particularly good comment, I could cut to a clip of the hammer with googly eyes like hitting a nail through a board, and it says in big letters on the screen, "Nailed it." The nice thing about the hammer, with literal hammer, is with googly eyes.
Joe needs to know about Timmy Mallet. No, he doesn't.
Is that I have a hammer, and I'm pretty sure we have googly eyes somewhere. So this requires...
I mean, you have a child, you've probably got googly eyes.
This requires minimal additional work.
Weeko Racehorse resubscribed for 5 months. Hi! Thank you very much. Yes, this requires minimal effort for Joe. For maximum just ridiculousness. And now that you're here, you everybody who is here, you are obligated to go and watch this video when it comes out.
Now, here's the thing: is I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn this around for this Friday, because I also have. Like,
I mean,
I'm 8 days since my last Hermitcraft episode. That clock is ticking.
I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. Double Life is going to at least a third week.
Oh.
We didn't all die this week. No, we didn't. We recorded last night. We didn't all die this week.
Everybody would be dead after week 2, so I was really terrified that I was not going to get this done in time.
No. We made it. We survived.
Wait. Wait. What's an animal name that rhymes with Ross? Because I could do some sort of Glengarry Glen Ross bit where I basically the puppet is like Alec Baldwin's character in Glengarry Glen Ross, except I replace all the swearing with really ludicrous nonsense. Glengarry Glen Albatross.
Vespa Geek has resubscribed for 9 months with your Twitch, baby. Does Joe need a hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, all over this? Glengarry Glen. I don't know your references, Joe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's a very famous movie.
Yeah, but I've not seen it, so...
Okay.
You can reference it, and I'll go, that sounds interesting, tell me about it, Joe. But I promise you I will not understand.
Oh, it's okay.
I know, I'm a disappointment.
Oh.
Been told that often enough.
So, yeah, I went and saw, so Everything Everywhere at Once is now available, at least in the United States, for digital download, or home video, as we call it.
Mm-hmm. It's good, isn't it?
It's stupid good. Have you seen it yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. It is just ridiculous, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's all I can say.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I went into it literally knowing nothing about it, other than that it was strongly recommended.
Oh, same.
And so I don't want to say anything about the content of the film.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know what I have not seen is I have not seen Maverick. And the reason I haven't seen Maverick is I was hoping that they would hire Ryan Gosling to play Goose's kid, and his call sign would be Gosling, because everybody's like, you look just like Ryan Gosling. But they chose not to do that. And apparently Goose's kid's call sign is not Gander either. And I'm like, you know what, I'm out. Like, you had two really good options here, and you made a choice, and you know what, you decided who your audience was, and it wasn't me. And, you know, I'm sorry, famous Scientologist Tom Cruise. You're not getting my money today.
I mean, like, there is a reason why I avoid Tom Cruise movies, and it's because, you know, Scientologists don't need my money.
No.
Scientologists don't need my money.
Probably gonna waste it on things like Thetans. Hey, thank you to April for tipping 13. Let's get that on the abacus here. That means we need to rotate the camera another 13. Who says, keep up the good work, being nice and funny, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it, April.
Keep being weird, Joe. Not that Joe has a choice, because that's what Joe does.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because otherwise you will starve.
Can I change my answer to that? Is that okay?
Keep being weird, Joe. Otherwise, you won't make rent.
Be weird, Joe. Otherwise, you're going to get homeless. So, yeah. It's a good response to one of your friends.
Yeah. It's like, Joe, you're in the unique position of having to break societal norms in order to avoid homelessness. Whereas for many people, they end up homeless because of their rejection of societal norms. You're very lucky, and you need to appreciate that. It's like, I'm trying
Get to being weird, Joe. Get being weird.
Appreciate it, Swing Gamer. Thank you for the tip.
I don't know how I got into this. Just every so often, I just remember that this is my life and this is what I do for a living, and I'm just like, huh. How the hell did that happen?
Probably because of something you did. Ryland's tips 3, who says, if this is what Joe's liberation looks like, I think I'll be just as excited for it as Double Life. Well, thank you, Ryland. We're going to rotate the camera another 3 degrees. You're going
to become one of those commentary channels, Joe.
Oh my gosh, Rex. I've been trying to figure out what to do with the Hunter S. Thompson voice. So, okay. Yeah, Rex is suggesting Hammer S. Banson, which is great, but no, let's like, here's the thing, is Hunter S. Thompson on its own is like is such a strong thing. I feel like that the Hammer. Yeah. I feel like you don't need to mix those two things together, right? Like, because they're individually so good. The Hammer concept and the Hunter S. Thompson concept are so good that what they need is just a little bit of icing, right? They're both full entrees. Maybe icing is wrong. They need a little gravy, right? You don't necessarily need to take a salmon and flop it on top of a steak, right? You just need a little.
I mean, it'll taste good, but
yeah.
Sometimes it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad nobody's complained about the fan. I've got a fan under the table because it's hot.
Nice.
I'm going to turn it up a notch.
Hey, thank you to Jenny for tipping 10, who says, here's to not starving. Cheers.
Yay, not starving.
Yay. So we're going to rotate the camera up to 81.
I'm seeing that on the mic. I need to turn that down.
Okay. Bacon wrapped steak, though. Turducken. People are saying, like, oh, somebody says I should do a Double Life recap. This week on Double Life recap.
Oh, God.
Oh, Cleo, did you see the last episode I did of season 7 when it was like the week that only I was on this server?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, so basically I found the public domain music or whatever they use for this week for the recap or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just had Badger Spanner read a description of.
Oh no, I did watch that. It was great.
Yeah, it's like But speaking of underground, Joe Hill's this week. But like that's the thing is every transition was on the other side of the server, Joe Hill's. Because there's like a certain energy. Oh, it was so good. Somebody says, "Can mods fix the category?" I already set the category to art. Like, I'll draw a smile now. It's art.
Hearing the fan in the background is greater than molten Cleo. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate the fact that you don't want me to literally die. To be fair, I wouldn't literally die. I don't want anybody to be concerned. I would just be very hot and I would finish earlier because, you know. And nobody wants that when we're watching Joe make a puppet. And when I say make a puppet, it's still just writing.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I could mention this, but Badger just mentioned it in the chat. So I guess it can be public knowledge. Apparently, after that, the recap people actually reached out to Badger and asked if she would be willing to be a backup if Pixel Riffs got sick or was traveling.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, they've got Liara for that now, haven't they? So
well, Liara does the write, or what do you call it, the transcription, but like a voiceover backup.
Yeah, didn't Liara do that as well?
I don't know. I must have missed that week. If so,
I
don't watch the recap.
I think I'm right. I watch it occasionally.
I know Liara has worked with them in the past, but like I thought she was just doing transcriptions.
I know she definitely does do the transcription. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Does it matter? Not really. So,
the problem with the Hunter S. Thompson voice is I haven't practiced it enough to do it consistently well, which is a great reason to do this. Because, so here's something fun, Cleo, I came up with. I was doing some really grindy stuff on the Saturday night stream, and I was like, I need something that I can just read out loud, right? So sometimes when I'm doing grindy stuff, I'd be like, oh, let's read a short story. But I was like, this is stupidly grindy. I don't want to read a short story. I want to read something longer. What's in the public domain, right? So I go to Project Gutenberg, or as they call it in Spanish, Gutenberg Projecto, and I found Dracula is apparently in the public domain now. And so I just read chapter 1 of Dracula, and it took about 2 hours, because I didn't realize how long chapter 1 of Dracula is. But I had a lot of... I needed to, stand at a skeleton spawner for, 6 hours. So, I got a third of that knocked out during the stream reading Dracula. So, anyway, core concepts. I realized I should read one chapter of Dracula every week and do all my grindy stuff during that Saturday night stream. But I've been practicing different voices, so I can do the different characters with different voices, right? So,
fair enough.
Since Keanu Reeves plays plays Ted in Bill and Ted, but also plays Jonathan Harker in the Francis Ford Coppola version of Dracula, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and read all of the dialogue from Jonathan Harker as, what do you call it? As Ted, right?
Right.
But what I've decided for Dracula, I tried a bunch of different voices. And I asked people, what do you think is... So we went through Dracula's letter. Do you remember Dracula's letter? It's like the first correspondence.
I've not actually read Dracula.
Oh, okay. Well, some background information. Jonathan Harker is a real estate agent from London.
Okay.
Okay. And this wealthy Eastern European royalty wants to buy property in London. And asks Harker to come to his castle in Eastern Europe to hash out the deal. In it, because he wants, as royalty expect, they don't want to go to London and stay in a hotel. They
No,
want
of
to
course not.
have already bought the property and had it furnished and all this stuff before they arrive, right? So
Yeah.
Harker has to go to Eastern Europe and meet this royalty and get all the details sorted out with the idea that the guy will then 6 months to a year later arrive in London. So the first chapter of the book is all about him getting to Dracula's castle. And he gets to a hotel in Budapest, I think, and he gets a it's in Bistritz, and he gets a letter from Dracula with further instructions about travel. And I read this letter in a bunch of different voices to get feedback from people about what they felt like was the scariest, right? You know, because I could do the Beetlejuice voice, which is like, hold on, my friend, welcome to the Carpathians. I am anxiously expecting you. Sleep well tonight. At 3 tomorrow, the diligence will start for Burkavina. Place on it's kept for you. At the Borgo Pass, my carriage will await you, and we'll bring you to me. I trust your journey from London has been a happy one, and that you will enjoy your stay in my beautiful land. Your friend, Dracula. Right, you know, stuff like that. And it was like, what do you guys think has a good vibe?
Okay.
Right. The one people and like the one that I wanted to do but I couldn't do is I love the idea of Dracula being voiced by like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, where he's like functionally immortal and he's super bored and dead inside, but he's like trying to amuse himself because he doesn't care about anyone else, right? So
that would be perfect, yeah.
But like I tried and I could not do the Bill Murray voice. So ultimately, here's the voice that my chat decided was the most terrifying.
Okay.
My friend, welcome to the Carpathians. I'm anxiously expecting you. Sleep well tonight. At 3 tomorrow, the diligence will start for Bukovina. A place on it is kept for you. At the Borgo Pass, my carriage will await you and will bring you to me. I trust that your journey from London has been a happy one and that you will enjoy your stay in my beautiful land. Your friend, Dracula.
Okay, no, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
That is genuinely scary.
I am looking forward.
I've known people like that. No.
Yeah. It's just a little too much.
Yes, just a little bit over the line. So regular caffeinated Joe Hill's voice. And Joe when Joe's had sleep. So, you know.
Yeah. And Jay says the hair on my arm stood up, JFC. Which is short for John Fitzgerald Candide, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe. That voice sounds like they're going to try and recruit you to the MLM. This is true. Oh dear. I'm already wilting because of the heat.
Oh no.
It's just
Okay, well, I'm supposed to be drawing pinball machines and it's not going well.
Is it not?
So far I've got a list of band review puppet concepts. Hold on. Porpoise is even better if we put purposeful before it. It's like Paulina the Purposeful Porpoise. I love my job. Like that's the catchphrase for the character is this is so fulfilling. Like every time it's like rejected. I love this. Rejected. My job is amazing. Rejected. I feel like I'm putting so much good into the world. I love this.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's great. That's great. I don't know how you live with heat where you are. It just saps everything about me.
Well, let me describe my day most of the time, Cleo, is I spend all day saying, oh, if I just get this done, I can go do this thing outside my apartment. and then I get to 11:30 at night, and I'm like, now everything's closed. Like, and I'm just sad. Like, I have needed to go shopping for like, I don't know, a week now. But like, it's like, well, I've got all these canned goods just in case of COVID. So like, I'll get to it. Like,
Jesus, Joe.
but like the problem is, it's like I'll start like, like I said, I think something I have to do will take an hour, and then it takes 3 hours, and then I've got a call, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'll go do something now, and then Jevin's like, hey, can we record real quick? And I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, oh, now I have
You can say no to Jevin.
Well, but the thing is, though, it's going to save me a ton of time on my episode. Like,
okay,
that's
fair
actually
enough.
That's legitimately one of those things where I'm like, okay, it's an inconvenience now, but it's going to save me. Like, it'll get me 6 minutes of footage that'll save me a day of grind, right?
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
It's like when the thing is, I was doing my episode yesterday. Like I episodes out at 4. Just so you know, guys. And I was just like, I've just got to get grind. I've got to get this armor stand sculpture done. I've just got to get there. And then B-Dubs, just from across the way, starts yelling, "Mask for sale!" in his loudest voice, and I'm just like, I can't pass this up. This is going to take ages. I can't pass this up.
Oh,
I've got to deal with this.
Yeah, like anytime I try to do anything with Scar, I'm like, well, now I have like 15 minutes of uneditable footage. All of this is gold. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, okay, here's a 20-minute episode, 6 minutes of me working on my build, 15 minutes of Scar hilarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chloe the Great and Powerful says, do they have grocery delivery where you live, Joe? My goal is not to have better food. My goal is to leave my apartment. I don't mind eating the canned goods. What I mind is not getting outside. I'm trying. That's like, yeah. No, yeah.
See, this is why I am so pleased that I just put in that garden.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get to go outside and enjoy nature and just like then step back inside and go and relax. Unfortunately, there's sun outside.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't like the sun.
It's very soulful. Corky says that's one of the curses of working from home. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, it's I'm struggling a little bit with not really seeing anyone. I mean, I don't feel lonely because, I'm reclusive at the best of times.
Yeah.
But not physically seeing people that I know is hard.
Yeah.
So
it's not good.
I'm trying to meet up with one of my friends at some point if I can get out of, like, the thing is, now that Double Life has started up, my days are like Monday is recording, Tuesday is recording Double Life. No, Monday is recording and streaming. Tuesday is recording Double Life. Tuesday was my day off. I specifically decided to have Tuesday as my day off, and then there was just like, we're recording. I'm like, okay. So now I've got no days off, and I mean, unlike you, Joe, I take days off because otherwise I will go, let's call it loopy and do it like that. So
well, that's the thing though, is like I really like, I'm trying, Cleo. I'm trying to work less, and the thing is, I'll get everything done, or I'll think I got everything done, and then I'll realize, oh no, I actually just have more stuff to do. Like,
yeah.
So, it's, and I'm like in the process. I've been hiring people to delegate things to, but I've also got like, what I keep realizing is the reason I hired these people to delegate things to is because I have a gigantic backlog of stuff I have to do I've been ignoring, and all of those things are kind of reaching a point where it's like, I can't ignore this anymore. I ignored this as long as I possibly could, and now it's gonna be a big problem. So it's like, I don't know.
Is there another day you're able to take off, Cleo? At least while Double Life is on. What's Thursday? Thursday is planning. Friday is streaming. and recording. Saturday is streaming. Saturday is D&D, which is nice, but I also record or plan. Sunday is streaming and recording. So it's not that I can't make the time. It's just that if I do physically make the time, I will be anxious, to say the least.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, I'm not at a point where I can afford to take off. Like literally, like I was worried about like, okay, if this PayPal thing doesn't clear with my bank before my rent goes through, that's gonna bounce, because it's like that hiatus just killed my savings, and so it's like I'm running with no buffer. And when you're running a break-even business, but you have a bunch of savings, you're like, well, that's fine. I'm breaking even. Even if something goes wrong, you know, I'm okay. Yeah. And something did go wrong. We took a 3-month hiatus, and I was fine. And
now you're building up that buffer.
And I'm still fine, but like, no, I'm not. That's my point. Is I'm not rebuilding my savings, because I thought I was going to be able to, but it turns out like a bunch of stuff needs to be replaced, or like, you know, because I've been ignoring like aging equipment type stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, so, I understand that.
And so like, you know, so it's like I've been reinvesting. So rather than building my savings, I've been, you know, upgrading my computer, which is not necessarily a luxury when the old parts are dying, right? That's more of a
I understand.
You know, and so it's kind of like I'm taking as much time off as I can afford to, but until I rebuild my savings, I'm not really going to feel comfortable doing that, and I'm not rebuilding my savings at a meaningful pace right now. I'm still just breaking even. So, like,
I am right there with you, Joe. I get everything that you are saying.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't.
Oh, yeah, and somebody's talking about the inflation. Yeah, that's another thing, is it's like, yeah, like, I'm used to, like, gas prices going up and down, and I'm used to avoiding driving, but gas prices have gone way up here, and, like, food prices and a bunch of other stuff as a result.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's worldwide at the moment. So.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not claiming that's a uniquely Joe Hill's
problem.
No,
I'm just saying,
you know, in terms of,
like,
like, you know, if you're trying to rebuild your savings, it's like...
It is not helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm right there with you.
People are talking about trying to help me with the emails. I don't care about the emails. The emails are not a concern. That's not even...
Iranian yogurt is not the issue here.
Yeah.
If you get that reference, get off the internet. Like I should be doing.
So... let's see. Lovely Dragon suggests for the puppet a torturous tortoise who's so dead inside he only takes joy in making other people sad. See, I think that the joke to this has to be that the character is delighted by the ban review process. I feel like it's like, if we were gonna film this with like a Muppet intro or whatever, like it would be like, Come in. I am so excited that you are here to shadow me at work today. Every day at this job is just the best day of my life, but this is the best day of my life because you're here to share it with me. Today we're going to review 250 ban review requests. Woo! You know, waving arms, like... Like, I feel like it needs that attitude, because otherwise...
It needs that energy, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it seems like... It's, like, spiteful, and to some degree it is.
I mean, yes, this is not a nice thing to be doing.
This is not a nice thing for me to do.
If you've already had to ban these people,
Yeah. So
they've obviously done something dodgy.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like there's something here. So, hey, thank you, Sarah, for tipping 10, who says, supporting a streamer I enjoy watching. Woo! Well, Yay. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. and do. I like when
We
people
all-
say and
we
do
enjoy
things
watching.
simultaneously. That's why I'm always monologuing while I work.
That really depends on what they're doing. I don't care what they say, but what they're doing, ooh. There are limits, Joe.
Yeah. Okay, is that my phone? No, I think that's okay. I've got family staying with me, so that's the one thing is at least I'm not feeling like super isolated this summer. Because like last summer when Corinne left, I was just like, I don't know, it was rough.
You're just like, what do I do with my life now that I have no child?
Well, no, I mean like I just worked. I had a ton of work to do, but like, I don't know. I don't. I'm a very social person. Like I do.
I
better
know.
when there's people around, and so it's nice. Because Sean moved back to Nashville, although Sean isn't living with me. But then I've got other family visiting, for a short while, like who are staying with me. Because I'm like I've got Corinne's room empty. You can stay there. So it's nice having, like people around.
Yeah.
Because then Sean comes over more to hang out like with the rest of the family, because even though like I might be busy, it's like, hey, well, I can at least hang out in the room while I'm editing and whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just nice having people around.
The best way to support me is either direct donation or through Streamloots. I've got cards turned off because streaming with another person.
Woo.
And they I don't like forcing my stream stuff onto other people.
Oh, thank you, Cleo.
That's okay. Besides, I'm very hot and tired and just sometimes you just gotta do what's best for you. And what's best for me is what's best for the stream, so I'm glad we're all caught up.
It's the commutative property of things being good for Cleo.
Yes.
What's good for Cleo is good for
they're
humanity.
watching the stream. It's good for me to take a chill pill every so often. Therefore, it's good for them because they're enjoying the stream.
Fantastic.
It's very hot.
Oh no, Cleo.
Turning the fan up. I'm sorry, guys. If you hear it, it's just I have to. I have to not die. Did I say thanks Anastratus for the 12-month resub? I think I should have mentioned that. Thank you very much for a whole year of supporting me. It's appreciated.
Oh, you know what I should do? Is I should...
Many things.
Yeah, oh my gosh. There's too many things I should do versus what I have time to do. We've established this. But what I was going to say is I'm looking for a good pinball back glass and cabinet to draw. And I was thinking, since we were talking about Dracula, anyway, maybe that would be a good one. Open image in new tab. What?
I just got another 25 gift sub. Thank you. 20 sub. Thank you, Shifty. Woo. I do appreciate it. Thank you for doing it whilst I wasn't using the knife. Always be thankful for them appreciating you enough not to use it when you're doing a knife.
I was gonna say, is that triggering a hype train or is it too recent?
No. That was it was a jump scare.
Oh, okay.
Drinking.
Okay, so let's. I'm gonna crop this image down because it's way bigger than it needs to be. Here, but that's not enough.
Yo. Oh dear. I can't tell if I'm barely hearing the fan or it's IRL stuff, and the fan is always better than dying. Yeah, and it's the hottest day, so actually it's not the hottest day. We just had that, and I didn't die because I had the fan on. See how that works?
close. So we now have the image from the back glass here. And okay, here's what we'll do is let's stack these two things so they're both the same size. I'm getting real creative with my overlays here, Cleo.
Isn't that what you just do in your stream anyway? Just get creative with overlays.
Oh, exactly.
That's why we're here, Joe. To watch Joe get creative. That's not why we're here. It just is a side effect of what we're doing with our lives. All this tape, and I've got no silver mini tape.
Badger Spanner says, I 100% have never worn shorts before, but had to buy some for my upcoming Nashville trip. Really? You've never worn shorts? Wow. Is that common in England? A lot of people they're not stylish, or?
Well, one, they're not stylish ever, and two, why would you ever need shorts?
Because people like to have airflow. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you need airflow that badly, it's time to take off pants at that point, you know.
Okay.
I don't go to the beach because I live about as far from the beach as it is possible to get in the UK.
Far from the breach. Hey, thank you to Shifty Pumpkins for tipping $2.50, who says, thanks for being you, Joe, and for introducing me to Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. Woo! Well, I am glad to make that introduction. MPT3K is one of the most brilliant up-and-coming YouTubers, or not YouTubers, streamers. So, Cleo, it's weird, because this guy, he's like, oh, I really admire your stream, I love what you do, and I'm like, well, your stream is 800 times better than mine, and, like, he's like, yeah, but, and he's talking about, like, how, like, he appreciates...
Did he just go, yeah, I know, but...
Well, yeah, no, but he's like, yeah, but you've really made it, and I'm like, dude, you're a self-employed guy running a video production company. Like, my goal, I'm trying to build my own business and like be able to support a family. You've done that. You live in the heart of San Francisco running your own video production company. Like, you've done it. And so, like, people are like, wow, how can somebody who only has like 20 people watching the stream have such a good stream? And it's like, what I don't understand is how can somebody who has such a good stream only have 20 people watching it? Like, like Manu, the guy who makes MPT3K, he's always like, I'm surprised so many people stick around when you raid me, and I'm like, dude, what you're doing is brilliant. You have worked your butt off for like 20 years to learn all this stuff about video production and making things entertaining, and like, you should have a huge audience. So
that you don't is a crime.
Yeah, that you don't is the mistake. So yeah, Shifty Pumpkins, you are welcome for me suggesting Manu. I'm gonna do that regardless. But I appreciate the support. So let's see. We are currently at 91 plus 250. I've got the abacus, but it doesn't do great for adding numbers that big. So let's just add 200. That gets us to 291. Then we add 50 to that. That gets us to 341. Okay, so I'm gonna be scrolling this scroll wheel like I'm pumping gas for a while.
Being noticed is the hardest thing about content creation. Yeah, I like so many content creators when they go, "How did you get your break?" And most of them don't answer luck, but they really should, because like luck is like 90% of it. It was luck that I met Joe. It was luck that he invited me onto Hermitcraft. You know?
So from your point of view, it's like, I could see how like Manu might think he was lucky that I randomly found his stream and started sending people his way with raids, but like it was his hard work that are the reason I made that choice. I didn't invite you to Hermitcraft because I rolled some dice, right? I invited you to Hermitcraft because you're a person who is creative and fun and hardworking. And so it is a combination of the two. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell people like that it's 100% luck either. Like,
It's not 100% luck, but it is a huge part of it.
yeah, but like it's both. Like,
Yeah,
because
I will
if you tell
grant
kids
you
it's
both.
luck, they're not gonna want to. I feel like that's discouraging. It's like you already screwed up by being born poor. You know, you're never gonna make it in streaming.
Yeah.
Isn't the message I want to send people, right?
That's fair.
I'm still rotating the camera.
noticed
We're up to
is
256 degrees on our way
Jesus.
to 341. Hi. Can you hear the mouse wheel as I'm...
Yeah, I can.
Thank you, Shifty Pumpkin. Shifty Pumpkin says success is where preparation meets luck. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
because, you know, I would never want to discourage somebody from pursuing something that would be creatively meaningful for them. Because, like, I have been fortunate in a lot of ways, but I've been unlucky in a lot of ways too. Like, you know, like I in some ways this YouTube stuff is the only thing that's really been good luck for me, and it's helped me stay afloat through the rest of the bad luck. But like, I don't consider myself a lucky person. Like, you know, it's like I ended up owing the Navy, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, but hey, YouTube managed to help me survive that and pay that back. Like, but I don't know.
I get you. I don't necessarily agree with it all, but yeah.
So I'm gonna update the abacus to represent 41 because we're at 341. We are 19 degrees angular, or 19 US abacus beads from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Hey, we got a tip rolling in here from Kevin for 10. Thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate you. That's going to get us up to 351 degrees. Do. Okay.
Why does Joe owe the Navy so much money?
Oh,
because he's
they
sick.
gave me a scholarship, and then I had medical problems and wasn't able to serve. And traditionally, they would forgive that debt if you had medical issues, but this was when the Iraq War was costing a lot of money, and they decided that year they were going to stop doing that. And so, yay. So, fantastic.
Yay.
Yeah, so it's one of those things like, yeah, only rich people should join the military is basically what it comes down to, because otherwise you could end up owing them a ludicrous amount of money. Woo. Well, I mean, you would still owe them the same amount of money, but you would be able to go like, oh, yeah, I can write you a check back for that year of tuition. No problem. Lost Cult Music Tips 3, thank you, who says, cheers, thanks for keeping me company at work. I do what I can. That's going to put us up to 354 degrees angular. Things are leveling out here, nice. Cleo.
Things are leveling out. Well, are we upside down yet, or are we coming back round?
354 degrees, Cleo. I think you could do the math.
Oh, we're coming back round.
We're 6 degrees off level.
Fine.
I'm gonna actually start working on this back glass here.
Yeah, nearly 2 hours into the stream. Well, 1.5, really. Joe who started.
So it's got Bram Stoker as Dracula. Okay, we got the moon up there. I'm just trying to thumbnail a bunch of different pinball machine art to kind of get a sense of the composition and how they lay things out, so that whenever I come up with a theme... Hey, we got another 6 rolling in from Mathematical Jackal. That's going to get us all the way around the horn back to 0 degrees angular. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Beetlejuice costume. Be right back.
Yay! I haven't seen Beetlejuice in a while, to be honest, which is good. Catch your bullet journal while setting up your bullet journal too. You're very welcome. We set up things together here, or at least I set up my things, and if you want to, you can set up your things. And I am just like stickers. Just stickers at the moment. I'm very tired. Because of the heat, not because I haven't slept. I slept really well last night. Considering how tired I was, that's a good thing. And my other half can attest to the fact that I was dead on my feet last night.
Hey, looking for another half who's dead on his feet. It's me, the Beetlejuice, the Beetlejuice with the Beetle most, of course. Hope you're doing well there, the ZombieCleo.
I'm doing much better now that you're here.
You know, that other guy sucks. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, we already got 15 rolling in from Incurious on Twitch, who says, thanks for a hilarious stream this morning. Haven't stopped grinning. Hey, you know what? It's about to get even better, so thank you, Incurious. That's going to put us up to 15 degrees. Gonna do that thing with the rotation. Rex Verdi asked if the mouse can do a free spin. I don't know, maybe. No, I don't know. It's not that kind of mouse. It's not, look, everybody's got different species in their graveyard. Some mice, you can grab them, just free spin them. Some of them make a clicking sound. It's fine. So, okay, what do we do around here? It looks like Dracula. This guy.
Yes, that guy. That's what
Never
we're doing
loan
here,
this guy
right?
money. You will not get it back. Some people, they're born into it, and it's like water to them. They don't think about it,
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know. I need to do a new bullet journal theme because I have finished July. Let's go back through.
Oh, hey,
I didn't
August is a good month. What about sandworms?
I don't have many stickers to do with standworms, to be honest.
Oh, okay. What about grubs? Do you have any grub stickers?
No. I have food, so that's probably the same thing.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I love a good grub.
Don't we all? Yes, Cam, yes. Okay, actually, food. I've got lots of food stickers. I got like cooking stickers. Like, this is.
What is a cooking sticker? Is that like pots and pans and knives and knives?
Yeah,
more
and
knives.
whisks and like stuff. So and there's like.
Oh yeah, you got to be willing to take whisks in this business.
I can't. I just can't. Okay. Baking. I mean, I've got like, I could do baking, or I could do food because I've got like lots of cakes and stuff on this one. What else have I got? I'm just looking at the back. No, like this is all my food ones. So I could go for food. I've got like donuts. I kind of want to use the kidney bean tape and the fried egg Jesus tape and the bananas. Oh, I've got mushrooms as well. So yeah, I've got like tapes for this sort of thing.
A lot of people have moved on.
Beans.
It's all DVDs these days.
Do I have enough pages left for another month? Yes, I do. I have like let's show you where we are with the book. That's where I am with the book. So that does not look like kidney beans. They're kidney beans. Shut up. Yeah, they're kidney beans. I don't know what the difficulty is, guys. Come on. If I was going to do donuts, I've got coffee tape as well, so like coffee and donuts. Where do you find your motivational quotes? Google.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there's also bash.org, but then I realized I don't know if that's still a thing.
I don't know. That you're going old school there, Joe.
I mean, that's where I got all my quotes. Hey, look! Oh my gosh, it's still alive. Oh no, their Quake server's down though.
Oh no. If your kidneys look like that, you'd be worried. That's why they're not kidneys; they're kidney beans. What's wrong with you, chat? So food then, I guess, is what I'm doing. I mean, I suppose they could be coffee beans, but then, that's not what coffee beans look like. Okay, let's get out the stickers. I don't know what motivational quote I'm going to use for food, though.
If you can dream it, you can devour it.
You know what, Joe? I'm sold. Yeah. Right, that is medical equipment.
When we share a meal, we put the hour in devour. How about that? That's a good one, right? Everybody loves, like, in a film when the two characters are like sharing food, like they're at the Renaissance fair and there's only one turkey leg and they both start biting it from opposite sides until they kiss. People love that.
Yes. Yes. Cake or death. Cake or death. Cake or death. Oh, that went on the rails for me. It's just, yeah, it's gone off the rails for me too. It's fine.
I mean, so well, there is a train strike on, so,
I mean, you say that. I've not gone on a train for many months.
Oh, I was on a train last week. It was actually a steam locomotive, the kind where they're like, hey, make sure not to, get any cinders in your eyes. We're not stopping the train over that. We have an eye wash station at the end.
Ah, I see.
Not the back of the train, but like after the hour-long train journey, there's an eye wash station.
Right.
It was actually only like 20 minutes, but still.
So yeah, I've got like little nuts and berries and so I've got like a black and white version. I've got like cartoonies, and I've got like cake. I feel like if Cleo didn't talk, she would have done this 30 minutes earlier. I mean, you're not wrong.
The point of the stream is to talk. It's a audio visual medium.
Yes, I'm very audio visual. Oh. Actually, my brain has just like completely failed right now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Beetlejuice, do your thing.
Yeah, hey, anybody has any questions about ZombieCleo, go ahead and post them. Inner chat there. I'll just, when I get to it. Because, I got a lot to do. Trying to figure out some of the stuff here. Yeah. Hey, Pinbot, there's a classic. Maybe I'll draw Pinbot next from, 1986. Fantastic year. The voice of Pinbot was performed by Barry Ausler. They, sold 12,000 units. So, that's pretty good. Let's see what, Neko says, what do you like about pinballs? Well, as a, 1.7-inch diameter stainless steel ball, they're great with any sort of seafood. Jinzabasa says, is there a ghost version of Cleo and a zombie version of Joe? I don't know, not to my knowledge, but I've only been around for 900 years. I don't. It just gets away from me. Melody Rainpod says Joe would be good as a direct message. So many voices and accents. Well, that's the sort of experience that it's too expensive to charge for. But appreciate the kind words. Why is it called a bowling ball and not a pinball? Says Cameron, just kidding. I don't know which one you're talking about. Like for 9 pins? Because we call that a 9-pin ball. So, Like maybe you're just missing 8 of them or something. I don't know, Cam. Go check your closet or your where do they keep athletic gear these days? Your shed. Miss Canuck says I'd have Joe as my voicemail message if he did cameos. Miss Canuck, are you recording this? Are you recording this? I hope you're recording this, Miss Canuck. You got like 5 seconds. Whoa, you got a telephone and now you're bothering Miss Canuck about it. You know, okay, we get it. Fine, whatever. Leave a message. You know what? I'm gonna do a more generic one here. For anybody else who might need a voicemail message. Hey, I don't know why you think it's appropriate to call Janet at this hour, but she's asleep. Leave a message. Maybe she'll get back to you in the morning. Look, I don't know who you are or why you're calling Erin's phone. But just tell us what you want. Look.
Having fun.
Oh, hey, Cleo. Oh, yeah. I was just doing voicemail messages for people.
Yeah, no, I kept my headphones on.
Oh, fantastic.
There. My brain is on pause. My brain is on pause.
Like Jim Davis's cartooning company featuring the orange lasagna-loving cat Garfield and his feckless owner John Arbuckle.
Yeah?
Well, this is your brain on pause.
Joe. You're a good egg, Joe.
I do what I can.
Cleo needs caffeine. Cleo has been drinking caffeine. I'm having a moment, you know? I think it's the heat. The heat always throws me off.
Well, life is a series of moments. A sequence. We have that in common with genetics. It's all sequential. But I like to think it's the peptide bonds that tie those moments together that really speak to me. And I hear them and they say, that's what I hear.
Yeah. I'm feeling you. Got donuts and lemons as well. Okay. Brain should work at some point. I just don't know what it's going to say. Right. I need to write the word August. So...
Yeah, just think of this call and be like, what an august occasion.
The heat has gotten to us all. Yeah.
But for you, Orokusaki, comes something far worse.
Okay. All right then. The problem with these is my tape is not wide enough. Screw it. Doing it live. It's fine. Just pushing tapes together until they work. I no longer care. How is Joe's voice not dying? I mean, it's like me doing the Owo voice. You know.
I'm generically post-mortal at this point.
Hey, whatever works, dude. Whatever works.
Pinbot.
Sounded quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Let's move things over.
I see you're erasing the gold. That was the beginning of that.
Thanks, Mini Cheese Mouse. It's a whole 17 degrees C here. It's 27, I think.
You're okay there, Cleo. You sound a little rough.
Yeah, no, I am feeling like super rough. It's fine. I've been worse. Been better too, but I've been worse.
That's a lie. You've never been better, Cleo. I gotta say, this is the most delightful interaction we've ever shared. Don't sell yourself short, kid.
Someone's going to. It might as well be me.
You know, you don't think about it, but selling yourself short is where you take a loan on the basis that you expect to fail in the long term. And if you don't fail, that debt comes due. That debt comes due.
Okay. I will just kill anybody if I have to take out a loan. You know, at least in prison, there's free accommodation. And I'm okay with this. And if I'm going out, I might as well do something that I love. Taking everybody else out with me.
Oh, Cleo, did you see that animation of season 8's finale?
Yes, I forgot to put a comment on it, and then I lost it, so I need to look it up again.
I shared it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JoeHillsTSD.
Oh. Okay. It's very good. And it was very cute. I can't believe the placement of that sign has had people having conniptions for like months.
You know, Cleo, a lot of art's about composition. Okay. A lot of art.
A lot of art. A lot. What am I doing with my life? That is a good question. Hanging out with Joe mostly. That feels right.
Just one of many excellent choices you're going to make today. I'm kidding, this is the only one. But I appreciate you making it.
Well, this is the only choice I get to make.
No, this is the only good choice. Everything else, it's all downhill from here.
Oh no, I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware. Hey, video's out. If you want to go and see it after the stream, please do. That's how I pay my wages.
I mean, it's how I pay my wages.
I suppose so, yeah. It's how I pay my wages.
Yeah, you gotta make payroll every month, or you don't really have a business. I mean, that's the most terrifying thing about having a payroll. Is like, oh, am I gonna make payroll?
Fortunately, I am the only person on my payroll, so if I have to take it a lean month or so, I probably could. But I don't think this month is going to be lean. I'm doing good. The thumbnail looks very cool. Yeah. That's one of the horsies from one of my patrons. They did such a good job. Have you seen my horsey, Joe?
Oh, wait, where is this?
Oh, I showed it off in Hermitcraft shopping channel.
Levy, that's something that I have the ability to go click on.
That is, but you don't have to.
Oh.
I was literally just asking if you've seen it.
That's a horse.
Oh, wow.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
For one thing, it has a conical protrusion from the top of its head. And for another thing, Gemini Tay referred to it as a unicorn. So when you say, like, hey, have you seen the horse I made?
It doesn't have a horn!
Remember how I talked about composition being important in visual media? If you look at the angle you took this... I have no idea what that is, if that's a tree or something behind it, but it looks exactly like you built a unicorn. What is that, now that I'm, like, zooming in?
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it might be the ears of the horse.
No, the ears wouldn't be big enough. There's got to be something, like, behind... I don't know. That looks like a unicorn to me. It looks like a conical protrusion from the center of the head of the horse.
I'm gonna look at.
Look at this very specific picture. I'm not saying the actual builds looks like that. I'm saying the picture you took does not look like it's a horse. It looks like a unicorn.
That's the hair of the horse.
Fine. Whatever. Okay.
It's the other ear. No, that's genuinely the hair of the horse.
No, yeah, I mean, clearly some choices were made here, and it's not my objective to second guess you.
Hob liked it. That's all that matters. And Jem liked it, so...
Jem liked it and said, I want you to make me a unicorn too.
Yes.
That
and what I said to
in my
Jem
mind that, that's a
5
unicorn.
diamond blocks, and I can make you a unicorn. I believe I said mind tricks don't work on me. Only money. Oh, it's because of the picture in the Hermitcraft channel. So, I see where Joe's going with it personally, but, you know. It's fine.
No, not the thumbnail of her video, the image she sent the hermits.
Yeah. Joe is working off a different image. So, yeah. No, I see where Joe's going from this. It's fine. And to be fair, Joe could have just said, no, I haven't seen your horsey. And I'd have been okay with that.
Where did you leave it last?
In the shopping district. Didn't expect silence on that one, but sure.
Do I look like I have time to go shopping?
Well, no, that we've had this argument. No, you don't.
No, we established that.
We've established that shopping is not in your remit.
I need to go and I need to go buy a nice shelf. I say nice, like I was gonna say I could give you an example of the kind of shelf I mean, like literally. Oh wait, is it? If I take the camera off the monitor, am I gonna be able to get it back? Hold on. So anyway, Cleo, I don't know if you have these. I'm gonna make the camera bigger temporarily, and then I'm gonna wave it around the room. So if you're easily disoriented by that. But anyway, you see this metal shelf I have here?
Not at the moment. It's gonna take a little bit of time.
It's an industrial grade, like, restaurant shelf. And I need to buy a second one. But they're not cheap, because each layer of this shelf can individually hold, like, 300 pounds. But, like, I've got a bunch of expensive computer stuff that I need to stack up, and I don't want to just go buy Target furniture that's going to collapse, right?
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, and also I hang when I'm doing the VR streams, I hang a second green screen curtain off of
The
that.
screen still has not updated for me yet.
Really.
So yeah.
So anyway, I need to go buy
Putting a pencil down. So
Wow, that's a quite the delay.
that is a delay.
Let's keep drawing, I guess. While we wait.
You might as well keep drawing for a bit. Yeah, whilst the. Oh, hang on. See you in the suit. And now it's. Oh yeah, I see the shelves. You mean?
Yeah, I need to go get a second one of those. So I can, because right now I've just, as soon as my daughter left, I took all of this stuff that was stacked up in the corner of our dining room behind a. It was like behind a screen, like a Japanese folding screen. Basically, I just had a pile of boxes since I moved that have been sitting in the corner for now 14 months. I was like, I need to properly store this somewhere, but I don't have enough shelves. So one of my goals for this week is to go buy a second one of these so I can go store all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing that you should do.
Yeah, and then my dining... Because right now, I took the pile of boxes and I put everything out on the dining room table. And so now, when I'm eating most of my meals at my child's school desk, which is also down in the dining room. Because, well, the nice thing about it, though, is I put my old iMac on her desk so she could use it for when she was doing virtual school. And it's, even though it's like a 2017 computer, you know, it's still got a 5K monitor on it, you know? And so, like, I can watch For All Mankind or whatever and eat my soup.
And eat your sad person soup.
Yeah, I know, it's a fantastic... I live a glamorous life, Cleo. But, yeah.
People say that YouTubers' lives are glamorous, and it's just like...
You're wrong.
Like, wrong. The large majority of YouTubers are eating soup alone.
Yeah, I'm not one of those Instagram stars who's like, let me go to this restaurant and photograph it.
Oh, you like that, do you, Irina?
Irina's like, I love fantasizing about YouTubers eating soup alone in a room, watching missions to the moon.
YouTubers, they're just like us. Well, not exactly like you.
Yeah.
Probably poorer, to be fair.
But prettier. So, you know, sorry about that. Better luck next time.
Wait, YouTubers get to have soup? Get to. We're more forced to. So, it's not as glamorous as it sounds.
But yeah. So, because Badger's going to be here in about a week. So my goal is to have the...
oh, yay!
I'm very excited. Yeah, my goal is to have the shelf built and the dining room table reclaimed. Because that's the table that we used when we did that joint craft stream for Thanksgiving.
Is Badger coming back?
Would you like that? That was what I was going to lead into.
Of course I want Badger back.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, we'll do... So I'll have that table cleared off so we can do another group craft stream.
Yeah, because your turkeys were a very special moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you this, but for some of the viewers who saw the turkey stream but didn't hear the aftermath. So when we went down to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, I waited until people were in the other room, and I snuck those onto the fridge out of my laptop bag with I just magneted them up on the fridge, and like nobody noticed for like hours, which is how you want to do something like this. You don't want anybody to like see you go into a room and then something's different and they're like, Joe, why did you put those? My mom is like, wait, whose hands are these? Are these the babies? This can't be the babies. These hands are too large. Is this Corinne? Corinne's hands might not be this big yet either, but every time Corinne sees my mom, she's like, am I taller than you yet, Grandma? Because my mom is not particularly tall, and my daughter is particularly tall. She's, her mom's side of the family, her mom is the only one who's not, like, 6 foot or more by a lot. So my daughter is very tall. But, yeah, so we snuck those up there. And so, yeah, my mom was just, like, kind of going nuts a little bit, trying to figure, like, who painted turkeys? Put them on my fridge. And, it's one of those things like, oh, aren't you saying that the neighbor's kid's always over here? Maybe he left them for you as a surprise. So,
Love
yeah.
it. Love it.
So yeah, I haven't figured out how we're going to guerrilla curate whatever Badger and I make next. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess 4th of July is coming up. We could do some sort of, hey, because Thanksgiving was an American holiday. Badger had never gotten to celebrate. It's like, okay, we're gonna do make some construction paper U.S. flags or something, or construction paper Uncle Sam hats. Right, they're like the top hat with the stars and the stripes on them.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Um,
I am looking forward to this.
then when we go to that 4th of July party, we can sneak them onto the table. When I bring in the cooler with the food we're bringing, I'll sneak them onto the table as like centerpieces. Okay, yeah. The new plan is everything that Badger and I make will somehow be a holiday England doesn't have, and then placed in someone's home without their knowledge or consent.
Perfect.
A lot of people are really liking the Uncle Sam hats.
I really wish that we had those sorts of holidays, because America seems to have all the holidays.
Despite having very little time off.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
It's almost as if you have to bribe people with holidays because you don't let them take them.
Yeah.
You gotta celebrate somehow.
Yeah.
Sashay away! Resubscribe for 6 months! That's a whole half year. Thank you very much.
Gorilla crafting. Crafting like gorillas, yeah. Okay.
All American holidays are eat food and fireworks. Yeah, but we don't have enough of those. You know? Because sometimes you gotta eat food and have fireworks.
Uh-huh.
The only one we arguably have is Guy Fawkes night. And, you know...
I mean, you do...
It's cold.
It does
We
exist.
can't have picnics.
Well, that's why they have bonfires, Cleo. Bonfire night.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, you can't have a picnic. Trust me on this. When you experience bonfire night, you will understand. When you're wrapped up in your scarf and coat.
My scarf. Wow, I'm gonna be a sophisticate when I get over there.
You suggesting you're not already sophisticated?
There's a certain level of sophistication where people consider you as sophisticate. I'm generally pretty far past that, but I'm gonna deign to wear a scarf when I go over there, I guess.
We don't have the crazy holidays in the UK. No. We do not.
Apparently there are baked potatoes.
Oh yeah, there are baked potatoes.
I like those.
Yeah. Beans and baked potatoes and sausages, usually. Is my family's, at least, customary fare for bonfire night. Sometimes there are fairs. That's true too.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm really pleased because nobody's told me that I've misspelled August, so I'm pretty sure I've got it right this time.
I kind of stopped watching after the beginning. It was so painful.
That's fine. I was talking about the chat, so, I assumed you'd stop watching by now.
Yeah. If anyone wants to support what
Citrus donuts, butts and bananas. They're not butts, they're kidney beans.
It's like that song. I like kidney beans and I cannot lie. All you other baked
I
beans
like
can't
big
deny.
beans and I cannot lie.
Amberwood says there's festivals in winter in Minnesota. It's cold, but we wear layers. I go because the 8-year-old likes to do things. Yeah, see, Cleo, you can have festivals in the cold.
Yeah, but apparently I need a child to appreciate them.
I mean, you can just do things without appreciating them. Like, just joylessly participate in things that are tradition and then feel even more disconnected from the people around you than usual. Like in Daria. What a great show.
I do feel joylessly disconnected from everyone. It's great.
Fantastic. That's something I always appreciated about you. Oh no, I need a...
I thought it was my diligence and general devotion to duty.
Oh yeah, that too. That when I was like, Cleo needs to be on Hermitcraft. Her devotion to duty is it's top tier. Obviously,
I am top tier.
Obviously, that's what we care most about here. Okay.
Something like that.
Dang it, where'd that pencil show?
I'm gonna order ice cream at some point. I am done with the heat. It's the only time I get ice cream.
Oh,
It's too hot.
I found all my mechanical pencil lead.
Oh no.
It's helpfully labeled spare lead.
I mean, yeah, that would be helpful. I'm glad you found it.
Yeah,
How
I
long
don't
has
know
that
where
been?
the pencil sharpener is though. I'm still looking.
Isn't a mechanical pencil like you
Well-
don't need for a shop?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is I'm looking for the pencil sharpener for the color pencils, but in the process,
Ah, I
I'm
see.
finding
That-
other things. I'm like, here's 10 feet of chain. That's not it. Here's a. Oh, Cleo, did I show you my literal axolotl bucket?
No,
Oh, I'll let that.
but give it like
Yeah,
half
give
an
it-
hour
give it
and
half
show
an
up on
hour.
screen.
Yeah, I'll put that on there while I go look for this.
Okay, you do that. That's fine.
I'm wondering if I left it downstairs, maybe.
Can't buy fireworks in my state, but you can launch them. I have questions about your laws. And the question is, seriously, who does that help? There we go. Jesus eggs on the S. I do like a good Jesus egg. Oh, axolotl bucket.
Yeah. So I was working on the axolotl shop design.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was never happy with the first iteration. But,
Of course not.
Yeah. So I've got this puppet axolotl that was a gift for my daughter, right? Or not puppet, it's a
Oh,
plush axolotl. That was a gift for my daughter.
oh,
Um,
that's cute.
yeah. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to use it as a model for the shop as a 3D, right? And then I'm like, oh, if only I had a bucket. And then I'm at a hardware store the next day, and they've got those buckets for like, it's not expensive. This is the cheapest metal bucket you can get. It's,
Okay.
but like it is real metal, and I was like, oh, this is like exactly a Minecraft bucket, right?
What the cheapest bucket money can buy? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Badger is claiming it's her axolotl, and my daughter has it on timeshare. Okay. I don't know.
Oh. Right.
Fair enough.
Not getting between Badger and an axolotl.
No.
That seems like the only real axolotl I've ever seen. And if you like axolotls, you might not want to listen to this. Was in formaldehyde in a jar, in a coffee jar specifically, because you know those dangerous chemicals in my old school. Not great.
Oh well, we've got like actual live ones at the Nashville Zoo, Cleo. So if you're ever here, you can just go see them.
Oh, we've got them as well, but it's just a case of
But you
it's
said
the
you
only
hadn't
place
seen
I've
them.
ever. Well, no, I haven't been to the zoo.
Well then,
So-
when you're in Nashville, you can go to the Nashville Zoo and see them.
Okay. When I'm in Nashville, I will go to Nashville Zoo.
Yeah.
The Badger and the Axolotl sounds like a children's book.
Yeah, so Nashville Zoo kept telling me, like, they kept sending me emails saying, hey, your membership's almost up. We'll give you a $20 discount if you renew it now. I was like, I can't really afford that this month. I got a lot going on. So I didn't do it. And then a week later they send me this. Hey, your National Zoo membership is just ended. We'll give you a $20 discount if you renew it now. And I'm like, wait,
I see where this is going.
I could just not. There was never any urgency here. Like,
no.
And so like technically that deal is gonna expire soon. But I'm like, nope. I know your game now. I'm not renewing until my kid gets back for the summer.
Yay.
It's like I don't need to go to the zoo myself this week, right? Like,
I mean, not this week.
No.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
One of your friends has pets axolotls. They're cute. They are cute. I'm not gonna lie. Hang on. I can draw vegetables. Pens. Okay. Can I draw vegetables? Yes, I can.
I was gonna say my hair keeps really getting in my face. What's up with that?
I mean, it is quite long.
I know, right? It's fine.
It is fine. Okay. Peppers. I can do peppers. Peas. I can do. You sound tired.
Yeah.
I get you.
I was gonna say we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I'm probably gonna need to eat at some point.
I think you should have eaten before, but yes, that's true.
Fine. Okay, so do we want to shoot for ending on the hour? Try and get 30 more minutes in.
Can do, or you can go now. I'm also flagging a bit.
Well, that's why I wanted to, get a sense of like where you're at. Because if you're like, I only have 10 more minutes in me, maybe we wrap up here.
I mean, I can go for another half hour if you are going to go for another half hour.
I don't feel compelled to. I feel like I want to eat.
You feel like you want to eat. That's what I needed. Okay.
Well, and also last week I kept you for like an extra 40 minutes while I worked on that roller coaster, so I feel bad.
You don't need to feel bad. Okay, let's call it here.
Okay.
And I will look up vegetables to draw because I've forgotten what vegetables look like.
Oh,
so.
You should also watch Veggie Tales while you're at it.
Pepper. It's not an apple. People don't know your vegetables.
Wait, no. That looks like a pumpkin to me.
It's red.
I mean, maybe on paper, but like your camera balance, it looks orange.
Fair enough. Okay. Right, let's call it here.
So we're gonna go.
Thanks for hanging out with me, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I do appreciate you. I'm gonna hang up though.
Alrighty.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It's been a fantastic morning. Nice to kind of kick off the day. A little hanging out, palling around, that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see what's going on out there in the broader world of Twitch. It looks like our good friend Pearlescent Moon's playing Horizon Forbidden West. I don't really know what that is, but Pearl's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead, read messages. Howdy y'all, Joe Hills right here. And anyway, until next time y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Oh wait, we still need to... Can't click that yet. Here we go. Now we're clicking.